So the sip or spit for tonight is basically like, is social media, is it helping to preserve Black culture? Or is it basically turning it into fast food?
I'm a spit because it's definitely it's giving microwave, it's giving fast food, it's giving I want it hot and ready, and I think our stories deserve more. They like soul food, you know. They gotta cook a little bit. They gotta be passed down. They gotta be seasoned with memory, right? That's those are the details that make it something that's worth talking about and worth remembering and worth continuing to draw the circle wider around. I have seen some storytelling projects, right? Like you have a lot of organizations now that use digital storytelling as a way to promote their mission or promote their causes. And I've seen media used in good ways in that way, right? To tell the story of the organization, right? A lot of times the people who founded it, you know what I'm saying? All that. And then you've got on social media different pages that are just dedicated to the We Are Not Them page that just goes through history, you know what I'm saying, like some of your Black history pages, the Black archives, and I think some of those creators have used their platforms in ways that are very meaningful and thoughtful. But most of us on the average, on the everyday Joe Schmo, nah, man, we just on here
Fucking
what they
off.
call it,
Yep.
doom scrolling and appealing and focusing on things that really just appeal to our senses. And that's what we be wanting more of, hot and ready. You know what I'm saying? Not the things that are deep and that make us feel and make us think and actually,
Yeah.
meaningful, matter.
Yeah.
We
No,
use
and
social
I
media
feel
to
you.
divest
So
from things that matter.
you're right, right, right. So, but you brought up a good point. So I'm gonna say, so you said, spit microwave culture, right? So I'm gonna say sip. If, like you said, we using these platforms to like archive and not just perform and not just be entertained, right? So like the moment we prioritize virality, right, over values, we have officially lost the plot. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like it's funny to say we losing recipes, but no, we really are.
Period.
Just like, and look, and this might sound controversial. People might be mad at me, but I think Zeus Network is the devil, and and also the whole 20v1 pop the balloon, like that.
These are
Don't
like
give me like, hey,
children
get
of
your money
oxygen.
though. You know what I'm saying? Get your money, I guess. However, I think that's probably one of the worst uses of, you know what I'm saying,
A
content when it comes
platform.
to Black
Yeah.
culture in the things. I think that's that microwave. We want to be entertained. There's nothing here. There's no nutritional value to me consuming this particular media. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think we've kind of lost the plot a little bit when it comes to the things that we consume and the things that we produce as content creators, as Black content creators.
Yeah. So final answer. Um Spit with caution or sip with caution.
Mm.
One of them. But do whatever you're gonna do with caution, because the algorithm ain't our elder. It's a business, and that's the part that we got to remember about it.
And also the internet never forgets. So be mindful what you do for clicks and views, and be mindful of like the legacy and the footprint that you leave behind. Cause your kids and their kids are going to have access to the things that you've produced, and you have to be responsible for the content that you create and what you put out there in the world, right? And whether or not you're preserving culture through the content that you make. And it's important to carry yourself in a way you want to be remembered. And that includes social media. You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to that, use it, but don't let it use you.
Period. Period. I'll sip to that.